FADA Immunodiagnostics is the global leader in allergy and autoimmunity diagnostics. Its mission is to dramatically improve the management of allergy, asthma, and autoimmune diseases by providing healthcare professionals with advanced diagnostic technologies and clinical expertise. FADA Immunodiagnostics include Elia Autoimmune Test. A highly advanced test technology with an excellent clinical value provides a comprehensive autoantibody test to meet the dynamic needs of the clinicians. What does Elia Autoimmune Test measures? It utilizes a fluorescence enzyme immunoassay to measure autoantibodies as an aid in the diagnosis of autoimmune diseases. Elia Autoimmune Test includes the following serologic test. Elia anti-nuclear antibody or Elia ANA-CTD are autoantibodies that react against nuclear, nucleolar, or perinuclear antigens. This hallmarks the serologic diagnosis of systemic lupus erythematosus or SLE. Elia anti-double-stranded DNA is a highly specific test for SLE and is highly correlated with disease activity. The Elia anti-Smith is highly specific for SLE. Elia RNP or U1-RNP is seen in patients with mixed connective tissue disease. Elia anti-SSA or anti-Rho and anti-SSB or anti-La are often found together in Sjogren's syndrome and in those at risk for neonatal lupus syndrome. Myositis-specific antibodies include Elia anti-Jo1, Elia anti-Me2, and Elia anti-PMSCL, which are used to detect dermatomyositis, polymyositis, and inclusion body myositis. Elia anti-centromere, anti-topoisomerase, Elia RNA polymerase III, and Elia fibrillary are autoantibodies associated with systemic sclerosis. Elia anti-neutrophil cytoplasmic antibody or ANCA are found in ANCA-associated vasculitis, which includes Wegener's granulomatosis, Churg-Strauss syndrome, and microscopic polyangiitis. Elia antibodies to PR3 and MPO increases the positive predictive value for these systemic vasculitis. Elia anti-cardiolipin IgG and Elia anti-cardiolipin IgM are antibodies used for diagnosing anti-phospholipid antibody syndrome. Elia beta-2 glycoprotein 1 IgG and Elia beta-2 glycoprotein 1 IgM are used to confirm high index of suspicion in APS. Elia anti-cyclic citrullinated peptide or anti-CCP is a new biomarker that is highly specific for early aggressive erosive rheumatoid arthritis. Other autoimmune markers such as anti-glomerular basement membrane, anti-PCNA, and anti-ribosomal P are also available for use. What is the role of Elia Autoimmune Test in your clinical practice? Autoimmune diseases is a diverse group of disorders which generally involves the presence of the self-reactive T cells, autoantibodies, and inflammation. The most common autoimmune diseases are systemic lupus erythematosus, rheumatoid arthritis, systemic sclerosis, vasculitis, inflammatory muscle diseases, Sjogren's syndrome, and mixed connective tissue disease. Diagnosis is mainly based on clinical findings, but is complicated by the similarities in manifestations. Elia Autoimmune Tests are efficient and reliable tests that help in diagnostic decision-making towards an optimum treatment plan. Who should be screened for autoimmune disease? A high index of suspicion based on a thorough clinical history and physical examination warrants comprehensive laboratory evaluation. Autoimmune screening provides a better ground for establishing the diagnosis, estimate disease severity, aid in assessing prognosis, and can be useful to follow disease activity. What is the advantage of Elia Autoimmune Test over locally available screening test? Elia Autoimmune Test uses advanced techniques to give the latest standardized, precise, and reliable diagnostic test for the detection of disease-specific autoantibodies. The assays are of highest quality, combines a high specificity and sensitivity test which give excellent guidance for diagnosis. Elia Autoimmune Test also provide excellent positive predictive values and likelihood ratios which are useful in practice. A combination of comprehensive clinical findings in a high-quality and reliable Elia Autoimmune Test gives a major impact on diagnostic success and optimum treatment plans. Rhinon Diagnostics Incorporated offers Elia Autoimmune Test, available for your clinical practice. We aim to help improve the quality of life of patients with autoimmune disorders. Elia Assays, bringing you excellence in autoimmunity in every patient, every time.